Have you ever felt trapped, not by physical barriers, but by something deeper, something invisible? You knew something wasn't right, you felt it in your gut, but every time you considered breaking free, doubt crept in like a whisper in the dark. What if I fail? What if I regret it? What if I really do need them? And so you stayed. Not because you wanted to, not because you were happy, but because you believed you had no other choice. And that belief? That's the trap. This is dependency manipulation, one of the most insidious forms of control. It doesn't just influence your choices, it reprograms your mind. It makes you believe that without the manipulator, without the job, the relationship, the system, you are nothing. It convinces you that you can't leave, that you're too weak, too unskilled, too broken to stand on your own. And the worst part? Once you believe that, they don't even have to force you to stay, because you'll do it yourself. It always starts the same way. The manipulator, whether it's a partner, a boss, a friend, a government, or a family member, creates a bond of trust. They make you feel special, valued, even protected. Maybe they shower you with attention, telling you how much they care. Maybe they act as a mentor, guiding you and offering support. Maybe they present themselves as the only one who truly understands you, the only one who sees your potential. At first, it feels incredible. You feel safe. You feel chosen. You feel like you found someone or something that finally gets you. But then it changes. Slowly, subtly, almost imperceptibly, they start breaking you down. They begin making small, seemingly harmless comments. You're so lucky to have me. No one else would be this patient with you. I'm the only one who really understands you. I don't know what you'd do without me. At first, you brush it off. It doesn't seem like manipulation. It seems like truth. Because the best manipulation doesn't look like manipulation at all. It looks like love. It looks like wisdom. It looks like protection. And that's what makes it so powerful. Then they start taking control. Maybe they isolate you, slowly, subtly, by making you drift away from friends, family, or colleagues. Maybe they control your finances, making it harder for you to make independent decisions. Maybe they undermine your confidence, pointing out every mistake, every flaw, every failure, until you start questioning your own abilities. And then, when they know you're fully dependent on them, they tighten their grip. Whenever you think about leaving, they remind you of what could go wrong. If you leave me, you'll regret it. If you quit this job, you'll never find another one as good as this. If you go against us, you'll suffer. And because they've spent so much time weakening you, you believe them. Not because it's true, but because they've made sure you're too afraid to find out. At this point, they don't even have to hold you down, because you will hold yourself down for them. This technique is everywhere. In relationships, where one partner convinces the other that they are unlovable, that no one else would ever want them. You'll never find someone else who loves you like I do. You're lucky I put up with you. No one else would. If you leave, you'll regret it forever. They break their partner down, making them doubt their own worth, their own attractiveness, their own ability to be happy alone. And because leaving feels terrifying, they stay, even when they're unhappy, even when they know it's wrong. Because the fear of being alone is stronger than the pain of staying. It's in workplaces where toxic bosses make employees believe that their skills are worthless, that they are lucky to have their job, that quitting would be a huge mistake. If you leave, you'll never find another job this good. You think someone else will hire you? With your experience? This company is like a family. You wouldn't betray your family, would you? They instill fear, creating mental chains that keep employees trapped, even in abusive work environments. And the more someone stays, the harder it becomes to imagine anything else. It's in politics, where governments have used dependency manipulation for centuries. They make people believe that without them, society will collapse. We are the only ones who can protect you. Without our leadership, there will be chaos. If you question us, you're endangering yourself and others. By keeping people afraid, they ensure that they remain in power. Because fearful people don't ask questions. It's in families, where some parents intentionally keep their children dependent so they never leave. Instead of encouraging independence, they instill fear. The world is dangerous. You're safer here with us. You're not ready to live on your own. If you leave, you'll fail. Many children grow up terrified of stepping outside their family's control. Even as adults, they feel guilty for making their own choices. Because from the moment they were born, they were trained to be afraid of freedom. Breaking free is hard, but it's not impossible. The first step is recognizing that dependency is not love. A healthy relationship, whether romantic, professional, or familial, will support your independence, not sabotage it. The second step is remembering who you were before they made you doubt yourself. The version of you that was capable, strong, and free, that person still exists. They just buried them under fear. And the final step? Take one action they don't want you to take. Something small. Something that reminds you that you have control. Because every time you make an independent choice, their power weakens. Because here's the truth. You were never weak. They just needed you to think you were. And now that you see the truth, the real question is, what other hidden manipulations are controlling you? Are you ready to uncover the next one?